Sparkle! Let's go find Scintillata and the others at Fireworks Peak. Huh? Where's Scintillata? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Scintilla, the child of the spark and the fireworks sprite.
The fireworks sprite?
The same one that Mr. Minogue talked about. The all-knowing and all-caring... I forgot the rest. Anyway, is that the fireworks sprite that's been protecting everyone? The legend of the Firework Isles is actually real?
It's you. You were the weird little red guy that got me to come here by promising to help me find inspiration.
It's the fireworks sprite. I'm not some weird little red guy.
Participating in a play wasn't your plan to help me find inspiration, was it?
Yes, it was. If everything had gone as planned without any incidents. Does Minogue know that the wise and humble fireworks sprite he admires is actually this guy? Then, as promised, I'll tell you the truth about everything.
This is...
In the beginning, I came to be, born of his gaze on the fiery sea. I danced, yet time stretched longer than stars could bring. Till a child woke my lonely dream, a spark of hope, a guiding beam. A knight finds friends both strong and true. His shining badge reflects the dew. He saves the hurt through thorn and strife. With tattered cloak, he shields their life. He wields a sword of sacred gleam, while ambers sing of his noble dream. Fireworks once lit the endless skies, shaped by sketches in the boy's bright eyes. But the knight's brave quest met sudden pause, for the boy who dreamed abandoned his cause. The drawings fell to the shadows below, as tears turned moonlight to burning glow. Though fireworks rose and sparks took flight, the boy stayed lost in the endless night. I heard new tales, but still I kept the night's bright dream where my spirit slept. When the teller and the listener met once more, the boy had let his dreams drift ashore. But the child of fireworks will find his way to reignite the spark of day. Return the sword to the ruins' care, and treasures will rise from the island there. Let the princess call, let the dark ascend, for the night will come to fight and defend. When fate's trial begins and courage ignites, the night will rise to fulfill his light.
The fireworks night, the people receiving help, the holy sword, the balloon of darkness, opera in a stone chamber. The roles we played are the same ones in this story.
This is the sketch that kid drew. And now I return it to its creator, Marquez Jr.
Sorry, but I think you've mistaken me for someone else. Don't remember this story.
What?
You tricked me into coming to the Firework Isles and troubled Nikki with cleaning up the explosion just so we could... be part of your play?
I didn't mean it like that. I only wanted you to...
Marquez, back then.
You can stop now. It's been years, Scintilla. Maybe that kid forgot about all these things a long time ago. Like you said, That kid chose to throw away those sketches himself. Doesn't that mean they were just a worthless daydream? Ridiculous fantasies like this give you yearnings and desires that make you lose sight of who you truly are. It's like fireworks. They may look wonderful, but if you try to touch them, you'll get burned.
Maybe you're trying your best to deny everything because the fantasy from your childhood hurt you when you were young and almost did the same to everyone else. But to what you just said, I disagree. This isn't a worthless fantasy. To me, the fireworks night is braver than anyone. These sketches are more brilliant than any firework. You can keep the sketch. As for the fireworks night story, I'm going to treasure it forever, even if you don't.
Marquez, I believe this sketch, along with the others from before, should be entrusted to your care.
Sorry, I was involved in designing this play. Scintilla and I were just trying to help you.
I know. I just need a moment.
Nikki, did I ruin the play?
Don't be like that. The show's not over yet. The fireworks night is at his lowest. Isn't it time for his companions to enter the stage? Can you tell us what happened back then, so we can try to save the fireworks night?
Actually, Marquez Jr. was very different when he was a kid. How should I put this? He had a wild imagination. He preferred to draw pictures over playing with the other kids. Just like how Scintillata said he was born from the Wishing One's gaze, the fireworks night was born from Marquez Jr.'s inspiration after watching fireworks. But when the other kids saw his sketches, they laughed at him. When I got there, I heard them say things like, "Fireworks night? That's so goofy." And, "He believes he can touch fireworks." Ugh, that's so mean. I was angry and about to argue with them when Marquez Jr., maybe trying to prove the existence of the fireworks night, reached out to the fireworks. In plays, that's the moment when a miracle happens, but not that night. He burned his hand, and the kids started mocking him harder. He was silent when I dragged him away to treat his wound. Maybe the fireworks burned more than his hand. His confident smile disappeared from his face, and he never talked about his designs with sparkling eyes again.
I didn't know Marquez Jr. went through something like this.
Marquez Jr. is so nice, but they still bullied him. I want to drop kick them so hard. That's why when Scintilla visited me, I thought it'd be an opportunity. Marquez Jr. may have forgotten the stories he told me about, but I still remember. I organized them into a script and created a play. I dedicated it to both the past and present Marquez Jr.
No wonder you welcomed us to your stage when we met. The show had already begun at that point.
But it's useless to talk about it now.
Right now, our priority is to cheer up Marquez Jr. Opera, do you know how to help Marquez Jr. remember the good things from his past?
Remember the good things? I can't think of anything right now. But I've got this. It's time for the Knight's companions to come to his rescue.
Then Momo and I will tell Mr. Minogue about everything we've learned.
Should we tell him about Scintilla? Are you certain about that?
Momo, as the Fireworks Knight's companion's companion, you'll face this challenge with me, right? Right?
Thank you, Nikki and Momo. I'm glad to have your support.
Wait, give me a moment. So everything you just told me was...
Yes, it was all the Fireworks Sprite. But he was tricked by the Short Fuse crew.
I know the truth is a little hard to swallow, but...
That Feywish Sprite volunteer? That's the Fireworks Sprite? Fireworks Sprite, bless us. To help Marquez Jr., he was willing to sacrifice his own reputation and act in such a ditzy way.
Not all of that was an act.
I knew it! I knew the legend of the Fireworks Sprite was true! What have I done? I kept scolding the Fireworks Sprite because I thought he wasn't doing his job! Oh, Fireworks Sprite, it was all my fault for not understanding your noble intentions!
How is that what you're focusing on?
Mr. Minogue, I don't think Scintilla will mind all that. It's the Short Fuse crew you should care about.
Don't worry. I already asked Joya to pay close attention to the crew when Mr. Marquez Jr. mentioned them earlier. However, I never expected the Short Fuse crew to actually lure in the dark. Nikki and Momo, I'm glad you're here. On behalf of the Firework Isles, thank you. Later, I'll assign more people to patrol the Isles. I'll also contact Captain Haya of the Flora-Wish Guards. We'll bring the crew to justice. During the Carnival of Fireworks, I'll make sure that everyone and the Fireworks Sprite himself see the most dazzling and successful opening ceremony.
Say it a little louder. I don't think the entire Isles heard you.
Shh, Mr. Minogue, Scintilla's true identity is a secret. I'm sure he'll introduce himself to everyone if he really wants to.
Got it. Crystal clear. This is a secret between us and the Fireworks Sprite.
Nikki, now that we've informed Mr. Minogue, let's hurry up and deliver the Ice Sparkle to Miss Vita.
With the Ice Sparkle, Miss Vita should be able to develop even more spectacular fireworks.
Why do I have to copy the fireworks safety regulations? A little accident or two is normal. Huh? Nikki? Momo? What are you doing here?
It's a surprise. Open it and take a look.
Such a perfect color. What a shiny texture. And this icy feel. I can't believe you really found the ice sparkle.
Opera and a mysterious friend asked me to.
With this, I can take the low-heat firework to the next level. I, Vita, shall stand beside my ancestor Janata and become immortalized in the history of fireworks.
I can't wait to see what an even more improved low-heat firework is like.
Miss Vita seems to be deep in her own world right now.